The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 4, Amid the Ruins. It was a good episode. And if you were complaining at all about characters not dying in the previous episodes, well, you not only got one, but you got 4 characters' death, and they were main characters. They were not red shirt characters. You get introduced to the character and they die within seconds. None of that. They were characters from, I believe, like episode 2, 1. They gone now. And the characters that died, I'm going to go in order. It was Sarita, Nick, Sarah, and Rebecca. And the main plot of this episode is you gotta go throughout the woods, finding your members of your group, finding supplies to deliver Rebecca's baby. And all while this is happening, you getting a hell of a lot of weight on your shoulders. First of all, Kenny's mad at you for killing Sarita. He blames you. He don't give a fuck that you a kid. He talking to you like you're a grown ass adult. Adults putting pressure on your shoulder while you're just playing. You're just looking like, God damn, I'm playing as a little chick named Clementine, man. You supposed to go up for they literally make it like, Clementine, you go with Jane and get some supplies. Just in case she try to leaves, you bring her back. Nigga, I'm 8. How the fuck I know she's not 8, but it's a joke. Also, I ain't meant to say nigga either. Anyway, you just looking like, man, why can't you adults do it? You gotta actually slap the shit out of Sarah at one point, because she's basically slowing Luke down, and he got his ribs all fucked up by Carver, I believe, whatever the fuck his name is. And you escape, you all meet back up to the safety point, and you're just looking like, you just gotta tell the group, certain people didn't make it. They didn't make it. Hey, I guess they weren't strong enough. Also, Jane gives you a screwdriver to fill up your arsenal. She also teaches this badass kick move to the knees to take out the legs. And then you can just wha-cha! Once in the head, hey, you got new moves. So, also, while this is all happening, you split up again to 3 buildings. 3 buildings. You have to gather up supplies such as blankets, water, and other stuff. Things to keep a baby warm for delivery. Rebecca's water broke at this fucking point, and you gotta get ready to deliver a baby. And Clementine goes with Jane. You meet this little Russian person, guy, kid. I don't know what the fuck he is. I don't know if he's a daughter or a kid. You meet up with him. You get to be the option to steal his bag from him or give it back to him. I took it like a boss. But that haunted me in the fucking future. I'm getting to that later. Also, you leave away from Jane. Luke comes up. Also, I'm going to get into that a little bit later as well. You go back to the group. You go to the museum with some other people. You get some water. That's good news. And the black guy, he's just carrying big ass jugs of water, people. And the chick, she just didn't carry shit. She just walked on. I'm pretty sure she could have carried a gallon of water. But anyway, what else? They got back to the group. Look back. Sarah notices it first. A big ass herd of walkers is coming. And she's all, Clementine, walkers. So Kenny and someone else stays behind to get the walkers. And while that's happening, you happen to scroll upon Luke and Jane doing the womp chicka womp womp. Then Kenny get pissed. He's all like, if you were covering our asses, this wouldn't have happened. Which is true. And that being the case, that resulted in Sarah's death, because the little ramp thing they were walking on collapsed due to too many walkers. And if they would have spotted them right away, they could have told everyone to get up there. They could have closed the door. Problem solved. Sarah still in the game, people. But no, they had to get the wild thing on. So resulted in the little girls getting devoured by walkers. But while that's happening on the fucking ramp, they what else? They deliver the baby, but not before Sarah's death and Jane trying to save her. But Sarah, I guess she just gave up. She didn't want to live anymore. She could have just crawled on, scooted out of there, but she kept crying, saying she couldn't. Jane realized that she couldn't save her, and she climbed up back the ramp. Clementine actually had to get boosted up on the shoulders. Then she sawed away at the rope, dropping the banister, dropping the ramp. All the walkers couldn't get in. Kenny delivered the baby, but not before he thinking it's a walker. And then everyone's just looking like, holy shit, is that a fucking walker baby? Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. But anyway, the baby turned out to be alive. Rebecca's pretty bad shape. Kenny's all looking like, hey, it's snowing tomorrow. We got to get out of here. Look for some supplies. So they on the road. But before they get on the road, Jane leaves. Lucas get upset. Luke, Kenny bumping heads again. One of them gonna die. I'm calling it. Honestly, think it's Kenny. Just think it's Kenny. But also, they on a snowy trail. But if you look at Rebecca fucking closely, you can see Rebecca slowly but surely turning into a walker, people. Her skin is gray as shit. She keeps collapsing, dropping the baby while she's walking. Then they're saying, hey, we gotta rest. She's in pretty fucking bad shape, so you rest. But you get ambushed by a Russian group, and he says, Clementine, I wish we hadn't met on these terms. So they want them to drop their guns, take their belongings, but we're no fools, people. We know if they drop those belongings, they're gonna kill their ass and take their belongings anyway. But Clementine notices Rebecca turns into a walker, and you give you the option to scream for help or shoot Rebecca. If you shoot Rebecca, everyone goes into a frenzy, start fucking shooting everybody while the screen is black, so you have no clue of what happens. I didn't pick to just say scream for help. Oh, help! I'm helpless. I guess I didn't choose that, so I'm guessing if you didn't, it would have still went out to a fucking frenzy, shooting everybody. And that's how Myth of Ruins went off. It was a good episode. For major character's death, I'm guessing the character's slot was getting too overpopulated, and some characters had to go because more of them were getting introduced. So without any further ado, let me put an end to this video. This is Herman Frost, and this is Otaku Weekly. Don't forget to like, comment, and hit ignite on that subscribe button. Over and out, my fellow otakus.